Hi, my name is Katriel Klein. I played Princess Tara, and it was an absolute pleasure. Let's make a movie.
All right, Maddie, good for you.
What the f***? Yes! Just cut! Just
Rather to be like, this is who you are now.
Saving as a boy!
I got that stuff on the ground. A little higher. There we go. Doing some test shots. There we go. Let's get started.
Let's get started.
My favorite scene to film was... I really liked the ballroom. I think that one was really fun just because everyone was there and it was just so involved. And the room was really hot. And I think my favorite line that day was that Matt was like, it's quite hot in here. And mine in response to him was like, basically, you're crazy. No, it's not.
It's quite warm in here.
I suppose. But it was.
Way out, but yeah. Okay.
Sweltering in it.
It's funny to see like the sweat on his face when he says that line. It's like very yeah, his little eye thing is really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really fun day. I liked it when we pulled the all-nighter and it was at the Lavender House, the Lavender Castle. That was just all of it, because all of it was one big scene to me.
A blur to me as well. I just remember thinking like, oh, we have to adjust the shot because Maddie's asleep on the couch right there.
Your assumption. Is that your final answer?
We're like, we can't wake Maddie up.
I think that was crazy. I just remember going from, how are we gonna pull this off? Like when we're about to shoot the scene where you tackle Morgan, where Tara tackles Morgan. Like,
Yeah.
like, how are we gonna do this? And all of us just zombieing around. Like, how are we gonna get this done?
Do dialogue in a minute here, so it's okay.
Alright, I'll commit to the bit.
Okay.
I just remember like waking up like every hour and someone being like, Maddie, just go to sleep. Maddie, just go to sleep.
No,
And I was like,
literally.
no, I'm
Maddie,
fine.
go to bed. Go to
Like,
bed.
I'm fine. I can sleep. I don't need to sleep. I'm fine. I'm just passing out too, like just falling asleep.
Rating entitled. Little.
Yeah, but like, you guys did it. Like, I don't even think I could attempt it. Like, I was just like,
I mean, push came to shove. We just had no choice. Like, I don't think we were like so excited about it. I think it was 4 a.m. and we were like, we still have 5 more scenes. I just remember when Matt was just laughing and we're like, what is so funny? He's like, we have to film 13% of the movie in the next 6 hours.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
And
Are we not labeling the scenes anymore?
No, we've just given up.
no.
Alright.
I just remember waking up at one point and being like, okay guys, like my alarm went off at 7 a.m. and you guys were like, we are not done with the scene yet. Like we still have to finish it. And then I took Matt and we went to Starbucks and I was like, Matt, maybe you shouldn't be driving because you've been up all night. And he was like, no, if I stop moving right now, I will pass out and I don't think I'll wake up. And I was like, okay.
I don't think I'll wake up.
Yeah, you guys saved us with the coffee. But I think what's funny is, I'll show some clips here, but is that we reshot 2 or 3 of those scenes that we filmed in that overnight. And it is so funny how different the scenes turned out to be. Because, oh my gosh, there was one we did in one take. And it was just so bad. You know, there's only one bummer about that is there's a shot of Matt in a mirror behind Tara. And she's like, it's you're giving your monologue about Arya. And
Oh, yeah.
like standing in the mirror. And it looks so cool.
It looked so cool.
But the rest of that scene was awful, and it's so funny because in that scene Cedric walks into the scene, but the way we filmed it, he just opened the door to Wally's room, and so he's like in the middle of the monologue and he just like opens the door and walks out, and it's like, so like, what is he doing here? So yeah, you know, there were some good changes that we made.
I love it.
What was your favorite filming day? Like, which, like, because there were so many of them. Like, which one was your favorite?
Oh my god, they were all so amazing. I have to say, I really liked, even though we all were just like sunburnt, but when we were the sword fighting day outside we were all sunburnt and thirsty and tired, and like the day that we had to drench me in the water, and you guys were just like, oh yeah, we're gonna go drench Kat in water, and Nico just goes, can I do it? And then Maddie, you were like, you jumped on that way too quickly. And then he's just like the happiest guy, spraying me down with the hose.
Those clips are so cute and adorable. That was a fun day. That was when everyone was still alive, you know? Everyone's still excited.
Wait, can I go back to the day where we were filming outside? Because I was not there. And
No. No, you were not. No, Maddie was doing other stuff that was really important that needed to be done, and I was freaking out.
I picked up to the freaking airport like 4 times to pick up actors.
No, Kat, you were killing it. You really kept that day hype and happy. It was so hard because it was so sunny. We could not see. Like, Gio and I are filming, like, I don't even think. Gio's like, I can't even see my monitor. I don't even know if that was a good shot. I'm like, you know what? And we had some awesome volunteers that day, though. We had volunteers that were awesome. And I think that's when all the crew started to get to know each other. So that was really fun. So let's go back to the question, which was, what scene was the most difficult for you?
This is the one that we reshot in the villa, and that one was hard because we were just laughing all the time. Matt kept trying to make me break, and he does a very good job of that because he's just a funny guy. But I was supposed to be crying, so I'd be like snorting and tearing up at the same time. And I think finally, and we kept on like laughing too, because I think Theo, he would come in just so seriously and he'd like creak or something, like he'd step on a creaky floorboard and we'd just like lose it. And we had to redo that a lot. I mean, also, I think you're also thinking like, there was one scene where Carolyn had this brilliant direction move for Theo and I. And we're in that same staircase. It's always that staircase, just the giggle staircase. And he just takes a step closer to me, and I just could not handle myself.
Celebrate.
Reset!
And I remember going back downstairs. After I had broken, like we'd finally got it, like on the 4th, 5th time or whatever, after me just giggling. And I go back downstairs, and Matt just locks eyes with me, and he's like, I heard you broke. And I was like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, see, Matt doesn't break very often, but he makes everyone else break all the time. And it's very fun.
Yeah.
Every time. I love it.
Every time. Yeah, Carolyn.
No, it is.
Aw, I miss little Matt. Did you have a favorite line of dialogue?
Again.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Again!
Dismissed. Back to your posts.
There's so many shots I can use for that because you say it so often.
That was favorite line.
Anytime I got to say bastard as well.
Bastard.
That one's a fun one. I was really in the earlier edits of the script, I had received some feedback that was like, do you need bastard to be said in this script so many times? And I was like, yeah.
Was it me who said that?
No.
Was it me or
Okay.
No,
I was like,
you were all
I
about the bastards being said.
I was like,
I
I
just thought it
said
was
that.
fun because I was like, I think it was fun to have something that every single character says at some point. At least the fun ones do.
I think the other favorite line that I had was the entire suitor scene.
Which soup is the worst soup?
Tomato soup, Your Majesty.
Confidently incorrect.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, Kat. When I wrote that scene, it took me a long time to do that scene. Because I was like, this is gonna be so stupid. And I think I wrote that scene at like 2 a.m. And I was like, Maddie is gonna hate this. She's gonna tell me I need to get rid of it. She's like, redo this. Because she was like, we need to do some fun suitor scene. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And then I was like, this is literally the dumbest thing I've ever written. And then Maddie was like, I love it.
Because, well, I loved it because the whole movie is very serious, and like that's all. Because like when Carolyn first wrote the script, I was like, Tara's kind of the worst. Like, I hate her. And so I was like, because when you think about, like, a character that you really like, you think about, like, you know, how they're strong and confident, but you want a character that, like, also makes you laugh and kind of relate to them in a way. And I was like, I think a suitor scene with Tara being a different side would be really interesting to see. And so when Carolyn wrote it like that, I was like, this is perfect, because it also gives Morgan a chance to see a different side of her. And, you know, that's why I liked it.
I just like how annoyed Morgan is the whole time. Like, when you watch the cut, if you just watch him the whole time, it's so funny because he's just
he literally just watched Morgan. He kills it. Like, literally
don't even pay attention to the main character. Or
don't even just watch the behind his facial expressions. Hilarious.
These questions are ridiculous.
Questioning your ruler. Insane.
Like, my favorite one is, like, it's after the suitor scene where Morgan's like,
And I suppose you're going to tell me that I should have asked for the color of his mother's drapes to determine whether or not he was worthy.
he killed that line too.
Because Max became Morgan.
I love the scene right after.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Darcy scene. So I love it.
The Darcy scene. Yeah, we reshot that too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The original of that scene is so different and so weird. It's so weird. Like, the whole scene is weird. And it was one that we shot really quickly in between scenes. We were like, we should not get this done. Let's just see if we can do like a one shot of it, which is never a good idea.
No.
I think the only time you should do a one shot is when it's like planned out that it is a one shot and you've written it in a way that's a one shot. And these were like, we don't have time, let's see if we can do it in one shot. And no.
Yeah, and also a one shot works when you're not in a hall of mirrors.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's different. So that was when we reshot it, and there was
yeah.
There's two closets on the side, so there's
well, you're talking about like the original. I thought you were talking about the reshot.
No, the other one we could not do in one shot, but so we filmed that scene in the master bedroom, which I think we posed it as her office.
Yeah.
And the Gio was like, I'm gonna kill someone. I had to film in a hall of mirrors. And so trying to pose the camera to not be in the mirrors and to also not get the mirrors as much was difficult.
And I
did a really good job, yeah.
I texted Carolyn when I was making the trailer, and I was like, I'm trying to get this shot from the scene, but the only thing I can think about is the fact that I'm in the closet with the boom mic, because like every time I watch that scene, I'm just like, I'm in the closet.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
Audio's rolling, video's rolling.
I'll get ready to hear like hold if you need, like want me to move over.
No, I don't really need it.
This isn't, yeah. I think it's always funny to think about is like where Maddie was when the scene was shot, because it's always somewhere weird and funny. Like, oh, she's sleeping on the couch. Oh, she's holding the boom mic in the closet. Or like, oh, she's
on the bed.
She's trying to make me laugh while the scene's being shot. Like, it's always just a fun thing too.
Yeah. I was just gonna say about like the position of the boom was something that I will always remember to this day. Was when I was sitting on the bed. Do you remember?
Maddie,
and then and then we did the whole scene. I thought it was practice, and I said I wasn't recording. And then Matt was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Cut.
Oh, I was
not recording.
We all thought you were joking, Maddie. We were like, LOL, Maddie's so funny.
Maddie jokes all the time, so I also thought you were joking, but
no.
It's not the case.
It was not.
And it was like the perfect scene to not like oh, it was fantastic. I'm so glad that happened.
The other two audio takes, Kat runs into the boom mic.
I messed it up. Yeah.
You did
not
yeah.
mess it up. You did not.
You did,
did
Kat.
nothing wrong.
You messed it up, Kat.
It's cool. What is your favorite scene to do with Matthew?
Favorite scene to do with Matthew?
Oh my gosh. The one that you guys randomly added in for, oh no, okay. I think I have two. The one where you added in like the sword grab where you were like, I want him to be behind you with the sword or whatever. I was like, I'm in a Wattpad novel. And he did that so well. I remember not expecting him to like get, like he like got close to my ear and I was like, like even I was like, damn. And then, can I stay down? But like the favorite,
Redo it. And the scene after when you had to eat mayo was pretty funny.
Screw it.
Sorry. We're about to film
eat
this scene where she has to eat toast, and we're about to shoot the scene, and then Kat, you were like, I absolutely despise mayo. I hate the taste so much. I hate it so much, but I will do it. And so then Matt just added even more mayo. So we're in like this really emotional scene, and Matt's just like, it's mayo.
That mayo one.
Wait.
I get it, Gio. Get it.
I'm getting focused.
I'm getting the focus. Sound rolling.
Okay, we're rolling.
Sound rolling. Audio rolling.
Video's rolling.
Audio's rolling.
We call this one the mayo shot.
This is the mayo shot, i.e. slap payback. Let me just, here you go, Your Majesty.
Thank you so much. I love mayo. Mmm.
Oh, delicious. I
Mm.
actually really do like mayo. I don't know if I ate that much though.
Do you enjoy the mayo, Your Majesty? Think it out.
Does Her Majesty enjoy the mayo?
You're fighting it.
Nice.
He loves it!
Yay!
After watching the movie, what are you most excited for people to see?
Most excited, besides the whole thing, to see all the characters, like just how they interact, and it's just, y'all are just gonna fall in love with the characters. They're so cute, and they're real, and they were brought to life by incredible people and incredible writers and directors and managers and everything. All of the above.
Oh, this was super fun, Kat.
This was so much fun.
I'm glad that you like us.
We liked you. So feeling mutual, great meeting. Loved it.
I'm feeling mutual. Great meeting. We can hang up now. I love you guys. I cannot wait to see you this summer. And it's just an absolute blessing to have gotten to work on this project and to have met you guys. So,
dude, thanks. Feeling mutual again. I love you, Kat. Thanks for being with us.
Of course.